Hi, it's Leontine from Little Lovely Crafts. In today's video I'm going to show you a magic iris gift box that allows you to look inside of the Halloween themed box. Maybe you can put some candy corn inside or a Halloween card, whatever you like. I'm going to show you step by step how I made it. Enjoy! First of all, you're going to need the Booyah stamp set for the little ghosts. You will also need the spooky fence border and the magic iris add-on to put on the top of the box, and of course the magic iris itself. I used the middle one of the everyday sentiment banners. I used the string from the cute cobweb. I used the Build a House Halloween add-on for the bed, the little spider web and the spider. I used a circle die to make a hole in the box, and of course you'll need the gift box die set. As for the paper, you'll need some orange lawn fawn wood grain paper called writing desk, some black cardstock, some vellum for the sentiment, and some acetate for the circle in the box. And that's it. I went ahead and die cut every part that I need to make this gift box. Of course, I started with the gift box panels, and as you can see, there's a hole in the middle. That hole is there because we want to look through the magic iris, and I made sure that my simple circle die matches the circle on the magic iris add-on. Now you can go ahead and assemble the box like you normally would. Since we don't want whatever's in the box falling out, I'm gonna put some acetate behind the circle. I'm just gonna freehand cut it and stick it inside with a little tape runner. Now it's time to assemble the magic iris itself. I'm gonna use the 3 sausages and all of the other parts that the dice cut for me. I was having a little trouble getting the flap, don't know what you call it, in the right place, because there was a tiny little opening within the 3 little sausages, and I kind of pulled it out of there again and positioned it again so it would close better. Before I'm gonna assemble everything, I make sure that the magic iris is working, so I'm just playing around with it. I die cut the little tab in orange pattern paper, and I'm gonna put the little die cut black arrow inside of it. And then it's just a matter of attaching everything to the magic iris add-on panel with some tape runner and some foam squares. I like to open the magic iris so I can see that I line it up perfectly with the top of my gift box. As you can see, my foam tape in the corner of the box was in the way of the pull tab when I opened my magic iris. I removed that little bit of foam tape and repositioned it so the pull tab can open all the way. Although I had the idea for the box, I wasn't sure how I was gonna decorate the front panel, but I had some stamped and colored images already, so I'm just gonna play around with them and see where I like them best. Now comes the tricky bit, because I want the ghosts to move when I open and close the magic iris. You'll need some Scor-tape, acetate and some foam tape for this. You'll need a little strip of acetate and just put a little bit of Scor-tape on the end. Make sure that the sticky side is up. Then you're gonna open your magic iris, not all the way, but just almost all the way. And you're gonna place the tape behind the sausage where you want the little strip to be. Don't push down on it yet, because you might have to move it like I did there. And sometimes you need to cut it a little bit because it's too long, or move it around. And when you're happy with it, then you can place some foam tape on it with the images that you want to place there. With the foam tape, you always make sure that you don't press down on it yet until you're absolutely sure that it's in the right position. And as you can see, I move around my pieces quite a bit before I'm happy with the placement, and that's okay, as long as you don't press down too hard on it. This part takes a lot of time. Via trial and error, you really need to see what works with your stamps and what doesn't. You need to move them around and try it again until you're completely satisfied with the position of everything. And once you're happy, then you can press down on the foam and it's all done. Because I doubled up my foam underneath the ghosts, I'm able to put the spooky fence border underneath. And you want to make sure that your foam is high enough, because you don't want the ghost to get tangled in your border or your other decorations on the box. Now I'm gonna show you how I made the spooky fence border with the stitched lines from the Magic Iris add-on. You want to place the add-on on some black cardstock, but not all the way. As you can see, I just play around with where I want the height of my spooky fence border to be. And then I'm gonna tape it and place it on one of my plates from the die cut machine. And there the trick is to make sure that the ring, the opening, is above the edge of your plate, because I don't want a hole in my fence. And once you made sure that the hole is outside of your plates, you can run it through the die cut machine. Now, of course, the die didn't cut all the way because we stopped it. I'm just gonna cut to where the lines are supposed to be. And once I've done that, I can place my spooky fence border on the paper and run it through the die cut machine. I can put some glue on my spooky fence border and attach it to the top of my gift box. Make sure you don't put any glue on the pieces of the fence that are in the magic iris circle, because you don't want them to get stuck to the magic iris. And now I'm gonna start decorating. At first I thought I was gonna use some more stamped images, but I changed my mind. I thought it just looked a bit too busy, or I don't know, it just didn't fit. So what I did was I decorated the rest of the box with black cardstock decorations, like a little cobweb, some bats and a little spider. And there I made a mistake. I placed one of my bats above one of the ghosts, so when I opened the magic iris, one of my ghosts was bumping against the bat. So I took the bat off and I accidentally ripped the paper a little bit, but with my glue remover I kind of fixed my mistake. So I repositioned my bat and now I can open and close the magic iris without any interference. What I forgot was to put a sentiment on the spooky fence border before I adhered it to the panel. If you want to do it beforehand, it's much easier. Then you can use white embossing powder on the black paper and it has a nice effect. Since my border was already glued to the paper, I decided to emboss some black powder onto a little bit of vellum. And it worked out because it has kind of like that spooky effect. And it goes with the whole scene of the box. Since vellum is a little bit sheer, you don't want glue residue to show through. That is why I got my Xyron sticker maker and ran the banner through there. And once you stick it onto the paper, it shows a little bit of glue, but not too much. And that concludes the video for today. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!